All right, we're back. So sweet potatoes. Take about 2 to 3 tablespoons of coconut oil. And the same thing as we did with the broccoli, we're going to toss it up. If you like to make it a little bit sweeter, we're going to add a little bit of cinnamon. So I take a little bit of cinnamon in there. My friend Kara loves the cinnamon. She makes awesome sweet potato bites. Shake some cinnamon in there. Coat them up. And then we're going to bake these with the broccoli that's already in there. It's going to bake at 350, and we're going to start checking after a half an hour. I like to do them a little bit longer, so like an hour and a half sometimes. So we're just going to put that in the oven, let it go. I already have that broccoli in there. We're going to do it for a minute. At the same time, we're going to start doing some cauliflower and some other stuff. But while that's going, we're going to go ahead and take some of my grass-fed beef we just got from Spring Hill Farms here in Newark. I'm going to go ahead and put this in my pan. I just turned it on. And I'm just going to go ahead and grind it and go ahead and start cooking it. Looks like our eggs are done here. So our eggs have been sitting. We're going to let those sit for about 20 minutes. Let them cook or let them sit, and then put them in ice water and then peel them. So I got a food processor here. We're going to go ahead and shred up some cauliflower and then also a little bit of cabbage. So cauliflower, you can kind of use it as a substitute for rice. It works really well for texture-wise. I like to just kind of pan fry it a little bit before I serve it with something, so that way it kind of gets, you know, a little bit more flavor to it. Otherwise, it doesn't have a ton of flavor, but it adds to, you can serve, you know, a sauce over the top of it. You can serve a stir fry over the top of it. I'll stir fry it with like the cabbage and some vegetables and hamburger, even like chicken thighs. So we just kind of chunk that up a little bit. We're just going to put that right in the food processor and rice it up. You can also make like mashed cauliflower, kind of like potatoes, just by steaming the cauliflower and then kind of serving it up with whatever you want for mashers. All right, so that's all done. It's pretty easy. Really fast to do if you have a food processor. I'm going to take some of my glass lock containers and just stick that in there for now. That's going to go right in the fridge. After I get home from the gym one night, I'll already have some pre-cooked stuff ready to go. This I'm just going to put in the bottom of the pan and heat it up while I'm heating up the other stuff, and it'll be good to go. Same thing we can do with the cabbage. The cabbage, I'm just going to switch out from the grating blade to just a slicing blade. Stick that puppy in there. This head of cabbage is huge. So I'm going to remove a couple of the outer edges. I've already done the big ones on the outside. And we're just only going to do about a quarter of this because it's so big. This I got at the farmer's market at Lynn's Farm out here in Pataskala. I usually go there like every once or every other week. Depending on how much I spend, I can spend, you know, 20 bucks and then have like enough vegetables and stuff for a couple of weeks, just depending on what they have that week. I'm just going to kind of quarter this up, start sticking it in. It's going to shred about the same as the cauliflower. And it makes a ton. So same thing, I'm going to use this like for stir fries, different things. Go from there. But if all ready to go when I first bring all the vegetables home, then it's easier instead of sitting in my fridge, just kind of waiting for me to do something with it. It makes it a lot more hard for when I get home from the gym. So this makes it really easy for me just to grab something and go, and it's already kind of prepared. I can just use this kind of as a salad, put some shredded carrots on it, and then even some olive oil and balsamic and make a quick salad as well. Just add some protein on top. All right. So the next thing we're gonna do, we're gonna cut up the butternut squash and spaghetti squash, get those ready to be roasted. They're not gonna go in the oven until after we're done with the broccoli, but all that stuff is gonna be going like in the next hour. And so I'm gonna take a brief second to clean up a little bit, get you back with the hamburger, show you how we're gonna do the eggs, and then we'll go from there.